Hey everyone. So another year is behind us, and it's a rather strange one for many of us, I'm sure, because 2021 was quite a bit like a continuation of 2020. It was like COVID didn't disappear, so we're still dealing with that. A lot of us are still working from home. A lot of us still are struggling to find time or be able to even see our loved ones because of all the restrictions in place. And it's just been rather chaotic for many of us, I'm sure. So, first off, pat yourself on the back for making it through 2021 because you are all awesome and you're all way stronger than you believe. So many of us kind of ignore our mental strength. We don't think about it often. Maybe it's because we struggle to, or not struggle, but we try too hard to be humble and we think that recognizing our strength would make us not humble, but that's not true. You should always be reminding yourself of your mental strength because, you made it through another year full of adversities, full of hurdles and challenges. So think back on that. Think back on all the challenges you overcame this year and pat yourself on the back because you made it through them. Even if there were some in there that you didn't think you'd be able to make it through. Well, guess what? Here you are. You made it through. So pat yourself on the back. But anyway, my little mini opening speech aside, the real topic I want to talk about in this video is the concept of Kaizen, which is basically choosing to grow yourself by little amounts every single day. Some people even like to say it's basically choosing to grow by 1% every single day. Because when you do that, over the course of a year, that growth will compound. And by the end of that year, you'll be not a completely different person, of course, but you'll have grown immensely. So that over time, you may end up a completely different person, way better than you were before. And a lot of you have often asked me how I got to where I am today, how I became the person I am today. And I've realized sometimes that's a bit of a difficult question for me to answer. And the reason why is because I embody Kaizen. I choose to grow by 1% every single day. And when you do that, over time, it's kind of difficult to track what you did that worked because they're small steps, right? It's really tiny things. You're just doing them every single day. So over time, you grow a lot. But when you look back, it's hard to pinpoint exactly what made you who you are today. And I guess if I could sum it up, it really is just practicing that concept of growing by small amounts every single day. Because I can't tell you exactly specific things that I did, because some of them, sometimes I would do certain habits every day over the course of 3 months, and then I would stop doing it and I would do other things, and it's hard to look back and tell you what those habits were, because it's kind of like you work in phases. You'll do things that work for the time being with your schedule and everything, and then you become better, and then you no longer need those things, and you move on to more things that work for your current life situation, but then your life situation changes, so then your habits change as well, and it's just so difficult to be able to track all those things and tell you exactly what made me who I am today. But Kaizen is something I know for sure made me get to where I am. So this concept is definitely worth practicing in your own life, and it's not difficult to practice either. Some of you may be thinking, to grow every single day, that sounds challenging. It isn't, because we're choosing small amounts, 1% every single day. That's not much. That could even mean, say, lifting 5 pounds more weight on a specific exercise in the gym one day. Or it can mean reading one more paragraph of a book. Or it could mean writing one more paragraph. Or it could even mean just watching a YouTube video that teaches you how to have better emotional awareness and maturity. Things like that. That's how you grow by 1% every single day. It's not too difficult, really. It doesn't take much time at all. You could do it in less than 10 minutes. You can add that 5 pounds more weight on the exercise at the gym, or you can read one more paragraph. That doesn't take a lot of time. So when you realize how easy it is, this becomes something that's easy to add to your lifestyle, to make it a habit where you just choose to grow by 1% every single day, even if it means taking a cold shower when before you were kind of put off from doing that because you didn't want to be uncomfortable like that. Whatever it may be, it's not difficult. So practice this concept, and I guarantee you by the end of 2022, you'll look back and be like, holy crap, I've grown immensely. And it will be because you grew by 1% every single day, and that compounds over time. It's kind of like interest in the stock market, where you start making money off the money that you already had in the stock market. So over time, you just make way more money than if you hadn't invested at all. So I highly encourage practicing this concept in the new year. It's something that will for sure make your life better, because it certainly has made mine better. It works so well that, yeah, it's hard to say what helped you get to where you are today when you're just focusing on growing by little amounts every single day in different areas of your life. I'm sure if you focus on one specific thing, you'll grow immensely in that area. I tend to be more well-rounded. I've always been like a jack of all trades, and now I use that as a strength on my resume, because I hate that quote that's like, a jack of all trades is a master of none. Well, guess what? That quote actually continues and says, but oftentimes better than a master of one. So the full quote is awesome because it shows that being well-rounded is actually a good thing. And you can be an expert on one thing and then be well-rounded otherwise. So I don't get why society seems to view being a jack of all trades isn't that great, but it certainly is. So aim to grow by 1% every single day, and you'll see how that changes your life. But anyway, I'm going to end the video here, otherwise I'll continue repeating myself and rambling. So, well, actually, before I end, I just want to say, guys, Happy New Year. I mean, really, like, I know I said this in the beginning of the video, but pat yourself on the back. You made it through another year. And also, realize just how quickly time flies by. This is another thing you should think about often, because you want to be maximizing your time. Now, practicing Kaizen will certainly help you maximize your time, but just think about that more often so that you cherish the close relationships you have with people, because, I mean, as time goes on, the odds of losing your loved ones increases more and more. So, I mean, even the odds of you disappearing become higher and higher. So just make sure you enjoy life, guys. It's so freaking short. We've made it through another year. I mean, what the hell, right? I'm sure many of you can remember the beginning of 2021 like it was yesterday, but it wasn't. It was 364 days ago. So there you go. But anyway, guys, if you enjoy content like this, be sure to subscribe. Otherwise, like the video. That's the easiest way you can help me out. And let me know your thoughts on 2021. Let me know how the year was for you. I'm curious. I would love to read your comments on how you grew, or what was the most exciting thing you did during 2021, or what was the most difficult challenge that you overcame. And I would just love to hear that. So feel free to leave your comments down below. And remember, guys, we're all on this journey together. The most important thing is that you keep going, keep moving forward, keep improving by 1% every single day, and by the end of 2022 you'll look back and be like, holy crap, I am way better than I was at the beginning of the year, and I only have myself to thank for that. See you guys in the next video. Arrivederci.